Hey everyone, I just want to talk quickly about the Paris bombings and the after effects of it, specifically how Muslims are being perceived in this world as murderers, terrorists, or violent people. To me, I just think it's stupid and wrong because not every Muslim person is bad. Just because a select few who claim to be Muslim commit an act of terrorism, it doesn't mean everybody in the religion is bad. And here's an example of how people are perceiving the world. Here's a video clip from YouTube where a man is going at a Muslim woman, pretty much telling her that she's violent and the people who practice Islam are violent, and they're pretty much the evils of the world.
I'm not even fighting with this man. I could punch him in the face right now. Look at that. That's assault again. Why would this be nice?
No, you should not do that anymore.
See, this is Islam. This is what I argue against.
What do you mean?
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
This is...
You need to fucking stop. You need to stop
One
now.
person or a group of people are doing it. Christian people are killing people. Jewish people, yes, Muslim people too. And doesn't mean all of them are
At
killers.
the end of that clip, the woman makes a really good point to the man that your religion, race, or whatever it may be doesn't constitute you being a terrorist or anything like that, because you could be black, white, purple, blue, Asian, from Jupiter or Mars. You do these things and commit these crimes because that's you and your own personal belief. If we're gonna go off of his ideology that if someone in a group commits a certain type of crime, an act of terrorism, I have to look at all Christians as terrorists too, because the KKK commit crimes or acts of terrorism in the name of Christianity. So if we're gonna go off of his dumb ideology, all Christian people are terrorists just as well. Now that you can see how that works and where I'm coming from, it's just the problem that in our world today, we're starting to view this as acceptable because people are gaining a bit of fear, and that's pretty much letting terrorists win. They want to instill fear in people and make us believe these things, which are false, because if every Muslim person in the world was a terrorist or was bad, the world would be into ashes because over 1.5 billion people in the world practice the Muslim religion. So think about that for a second. And from my own personal experiences, I live literally 3 minutes away from a mosque, and I've not once had a bad encounter with a Muslim person. They're friendly, they're kind, they're good. They don't impose their religion on me or anything like that. So to me, I think that this issue needs to be handled swiftly and correctly because it could get out of hand, and people are going to start really discriminating against the Muslims. Like early in the month again in Toronto, downtown Toronto, where a man attacked two Muslim women for wearing hijabs and assaulted them. It's stuff like that. If we don't address it early, these things are going to keep happening and grow, and it's going to become almost like a pandemic, like racism, almost like how some people perceive Hispanics and blacks as gangsters, or some people look at every white person as a racist. It's just wrong because a couple of idiot individuals want to do certain things. Yeah, I really feel like people need to just differentiate between the two.